It's your boy Laggin 24 coming at you with the top 5 things you guys want to see in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I figure we'll just jump right into the list. So coming in at number 5 at Laggin, we need fog, lava, denizens, the Avogadro, and most of all a remake of Transit. No, that's not number 5. We'll get a new number 5. Alright, moving on to the real number 5. Coming in at number 5, Tanzer says, theater mode needs to return in Black Ops 3 Zombies. And that's a pretty good idea. I didn't utilize theater mode in Zombies in Black Ops 2 when Black Ops 2 Zombies was extremely popular. I wish I had. It's such a creative way to present zombies to your audience. You can make movies out of it and some really fun editing, just bringing a whole nother level of viewing pleasure and entertainment to your audience. So for that reason, I agree with you. I hope theater mode does come back, and it's just a nifty way. It just kind of auto records your zombies, and it's just a lot easier for everybody. So I hope it comes back as well. That was number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Okay, number 4 is going to be from Tristan Bale. Black Ops 3 needs to finally have Perca-Cola upgrades. This is a really cool idea, so I'm just going to use Speed Cola as an example. So when you buy Speed Cola for 3,000 points, it gives you faster reload. Let's say you have the option now to go back to Speed Cola and for 5,000 points rebuy it, and that's going to add now faster ADS and faster equipment use. And one of the biggest problems I have in Zombies is by the time you realize you're in trouble and need to throw that monkey bomb, it takes so long to get the monkey bomb out and on the ground and activated that 9 times out of 10 you just die when you're playing solo and try to get a monkey out when you actually need it the most. So some way to faster use your equipment and ADS, you know, just upgrade. You can maybe upgrade 2 or 3 times Speed Cola. Something for Jug, something for Quick Revive. I think each perk can have a next tier for a little bit more points. So that's a really good idea. That was number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, Milo, Mr. Raffle Waffles himself, says map creator with new tools released with each DLC or something like that. And this is not staged at all. This is his opinion. This is his idea. Actually, somebody tweeted this out the other day. I remembered seeing it saying this is a pretty good idea, but then I couldn't find the tweet when I was actually doing editing, so Milo went ahead and recreated the tweet for me. Thanks, buddy. But a map creator with new tools to be released with each DLC. So I've always said that a map creator would be a good idea. It'd be a fun way we can all create maps and then share them with one another. But I also felt that Treyarch would never do that for consoles because it would take away from their DLC sales. If we're making fun maps, what do we need them for? Well, for me personally, I'd keep buying their DLC because, you know, you can't replicate their storyline and their Easter eggs and just cool stuff like that. But if they were to give us a map creator with limited tools and limited weapons, limited textures, and then each DLC that came out, there was a bundle package for the map creator with new tools and new textures and new weapons, things like that, I think it would entice us to buy the DLC, not only for the new map, of course, but for the bundle pack of new goodies inside. So I don't think that this will ever happen, but I think it's a really cool idea, and a lot of people suggested it. So that was number 3. Let's move on to the number 2 thing in our thing that we're doing here. Number 2 coming up. Number 2 from Tartar Sauce, solo Easter egg or alternate version Easter egg for solo players would be sweet. And you know what? That would be very sweet. I don't know where this should fall on the top 5 list, but I was very tempted to put it number 1 because as a solo player, there's nothing more frustrating than not being able to do the Easter eggs unless you get online with some buddies. And I don't ever feel like doing that. I just want to do the Easter eggs by myself. And I think playing zombies for some people is one thing, and for other people it's another. For me, it's being by myself, getting immersed into the maps, but not being able to do some of the Easter eggs kills me. Now, in Black Ops 1, they had an alternate version for the Easter egg on Call of the Dead and Moon if you wanted to do it solo. But that was it, and everything else was multiplayer. All Black Ops 2 were multiplayer, so hopefully they go back to giving us some solo alternate versions of Easter eggs. I would personally appreciate that. So let's hope that's in the next Black Ops. Black Ops 3, we know the name, and we're going to move to number 1 now. And coming in that number 1 spot, everybody, and I mean everybody, says they want the PPSH-41 back. So bring it back. It doesn't even have to match the time era. I don't care. I don't think any of you guys would care. Let's just get the PPSH-41 back. Let's pair that up with Double Tap 2.0 and let's just destroy the undead. I want to thank all of you guys who participated in this. Tons of suggestions, over 700 comments on the video in which I asked about this, and a few hundred comments on Twitter as well. It took me a while to go through it all. These are the ones that I found most, probably, I don't know. These are the ones I like the most. These are the ones. These are the ones. And it's been your boy, Laggin24, and I will see you next time.